So one of my absolute favourite things to do in the hobby is create an aquarium that has absolutely no filter in it whatsoever. The trick is to create a really efficient substrate system that allows the plants to grow to their full potential, and in doing so, uses up any pollutants in the tank. By pollutants, I mean waste from fish, snails, and degrading plant matter, for example. So in this video, I'm going to try and create that again with absolutely zero tech and only power the whole thing with natural sunlight by the window. And this is the bowl that I want to do today's build in. Look at how small and cute it is.
It's tiny. Bye.
I mean, this is the comparison. I wouldn't recommend this size for putting any fish in. I think this is the limit, really, scale size of putting fish in. And we've got just little enders in here, so it's all good. And we've got shrimp as well. But we can definitely make something really awesome. And I want to challenge myself a little bit more as well. There's going to be no tech at all, not even a light, because there's a little spot on the desk. I think this will sit brilliantly and it'll get enough sunlight coming through the window. So this is going to be home to a special friend. I've got the idea already. I know who I want to go in it. You've probably seen that from the thumbnail and title, but still, yeah, we need to build something really nice. First thing I need is to sort out some kind of a substrate. This is just stuff. It's basically all different soils and stuff that I've dragged out of other scapes when I've taken them down. Definitely want that.
I just put all this back.
We've just finished another build and we're starting again. And there's some aqua soil, that's going to be good.
So all of this is going to go in that tiny bowl?
No, I'm making a concoction. The main ingredient.
Yeah. Aquatic pond soil.
Aquatic pond soil. These have really taken a battering, haven't they?
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. There we go, perfect.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
Got my little thing. Don't really need a lot, do I? Right, first of all, base layer. Now think of this like when you see terrariums, it's like the drainage layer, but it's not. It's like a place for beneficial bacteria to colonize and also just extra thickness and extra nutrients as well. So I'm gonna go with a scoop of gravel and then a scoop of aqua soil. This is all used, but it'll still be okay. Mix it around. Big stone there, don't want that. Try and get this in this tiny hole. Good enough. Level it off. Bit more in there. So you can see the thickness there. What are we, about an inch, would you say, Steph? About an inch, yeah. I'm just gonna put a little bit of aqua soil in, a little bit extra, just sitting on top of that gravel because it's there and I've got loads of it, so why not? And this is our aquatic soil or aquatic compost. And you can see it's got like less organics than normal compost. So it's really, really good for like underwater use. Like this goes in baskets in the pond and it's still like in contact with the water column, but still doesn't cause issues. So very good stuff. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle into the middle. You don't need a huge amount of it. The more you use, the more likely you are to get algae. But then I guess the more you use, the longer it will be good for. I mean, this is gonna be good for at least a year. You know, then after a year, if I still wanna keep the bowl going, which I probably won't because I like changing things up, you can just stick some root tabs in. So not an issue. I've pressed it down. And then I can cover all of this up with a nice sand. Just pour it straight into the middle first.
So that's your capping layer.
Gonna just lock all of that down. And basically you don't want all of it leaching into the water column. If I filled that up without capping it, all of the aquatic compost would just float everywhere. Yeah, it would be an absolute mess. So this locks it all down. If when we're planting plants, a little bit comes up into the water column, not an issue. I mean, if it gets really bad, you can just do a quick water change. 2 scoops of that.
It's like you're making a pudding.
Flatten it out so it's kind of even all over. There we go. Time to go get us now. No. Now we want some decoration in there, but obviously it's a small space, so we want plants to be the main thing. Just a couple little twigs, that's all we need. A little bit of twigs, a little bit of a climbing frame, I'm thinking. Climbing frame, twiggy world to go for. It's just got to be a couple of prongs. I just want a couple of prongs. Don't want anything coming out the water.
Some good prongs over there.
Where are you looking? Oh, them. What are you pointing at? This or this?
There, yeah.
This, yeah. I mean, these, a bit ugly. Hey?
Oh.
That looks like a snail climbing frame if ever I've seen one. That's going in.
I'm excited. One sec, is that going to fit in the hole?
That's what I was literally just thinking, hang on. Well, you can keep it like that. Hang on, I just got to break off this bit.
Minor, delicate adjustment.
Sometimes you just got to make these things work. Oh, we're so close. We are so close. This glass is quite thin, so I don't want to smash it. We should be good. We're in. We are in. Now, how to do it?
That's quite interesting.
So there's our first bit in. Now that'll float everywhere. Nice little couple of pebbles around it. Glue them to it. Not going anywhere. Oh, it really feels like we're building a home for something. I know I always am, but because I've got a very specific snail in mind that I saw when I was there, yeah. I don't normally know exactly what I'm going to get before I get it, you see. So this is quite exciting.
Yeah.
It's going to feel like a pet, a weird little pet.
It is, especially where it's going to be as well in the studio.
Yeah, we're going to see it all the time. Not like we don't, but it's also been called Gary. So, because why wouldn't you call it Gary? SpongeBob. Got some little nuggets here. This one's like lava rock,
But red.
yeah, it can work. We'll get a slightly bigger one maybe as well. Give them a wash because they're kind of dusty. I'm not sure. We'll give it a go.
I think it's going to look too red.
Yeah. Right, this is going to get very fiddly. That's kind of the fun of it a little bit. So I'm pushing the rock up so it's touching the wood, so we've got a glue point. I think maybe just one more will be enough.
Yeah, we want Gary to have room to explore.
God, this is like a ship in a bottle.
Literally just about to say that.
Right, that's good, that can work. And now for some glue, and it's a good job I prepared.
Wow, I don't think that's going to be enough.
Another great thing about tiny little things like this, you don't have to spend a load of money on different materials and things, you know, it's something that anyone can have a go at. And yeah, this isn't really going to be that buoyant, so we only need a couple of little blobs of glue just connecting it. Now you can either wait 24 hours and that'll be completely dry, or I've got this little spray that I use that just makes it go hard straight away, so we can carry on. This is getting so difficult. It'll be fine next because we can use tweezers, but this is still a bit of a challenge, but it's quite fun. We've then got some nice little like decorative gravel here. I'm just gonna let fall wherever it wants. Kind of want it to go a bit everywhere. Although I really like that sand, on its own it doesn't look very natural at all. I mean, this is rather difficult because I can't really get my hands in, but we'll do it the best we can. Part of the fun of it, really, trying to make it work. Look at me with the right tool for the job. Then I can just push it into the areas that I actually want it, and butting it up against the rocks. It always looks a bit more natural. Oh, I've got an idea. There we go.
Spooning it in.
It's very fiddly, but actually quite rewarding. This is great. Right, it's time to go around, steal some plants from myself. Right, I want to start off with some ferns, or a fern, or even a little piece of fern. We've got a nice little tiddler here. It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be small. In fact, even that might be too much.
That looks like it could be.
I'll just take off the bigger ones, look.
Hello.
Take it out of the rock wall. Hopefully I can just cram this in without gluing it because it's very fiddly. So if I put that in somewhere around there, it's a bit too much, I think, for this size bowl. Normally, like, traditional me is like, just fill the whole bowl up, but this is a little bit different. I'm thinking of Gary. Fish like to swim in and out of stuff, whereas I want to be able to see Gary exploring his environment. So trim off some of the longer leaves. Looks nice and cute. Then I can even split it into two little sections. Delicately does it. Little gap down there. Just poke that in. Oh, yes.
Oh, Gary's going to be so happy.
Gary's going to love it. So I want to be able to put this little nugget of Java fern, which is Windeloff variety, right in this little gap here, but there's nothing to hold it currently. So I've got this nice little pink pebble. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on it. And then I can just put it on there, hold it on for 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right, then it's tacked enough. And I can just place it wherever I want it. I think it was quite good where I already had it. There we go, Gary. And then I've got these little teeny tiny mini Anubias, this is. Hang on, I had one tiny bad leaf, the rest is good. Look at that. This is called Anubias Nano Mini or Petite, and I've got a tiny little pebble there.
Minuscule.
I'm just gonna glue that to the bottom so you can't really see it, so it's kind of standalone. Right, epiphyte's done. Now it's time to put in some like fast growers. They're gonna be what keeps the whole bowl like really clean. I mean clean in terms of chemistry. In terms of like mess and that in there, it should be absolutely fine anyway, because it's just gonna be Gary. So now we've got some foreground plants to add in. I've got some hairgrass and some Liliopsis brasiliensis. These are both in vitro from Denelay plants. So all we need to do is just pour off the liquid inside. It's very nutrient dense. Don't want that in the aquarium. Take out the hair grass. I like to give it a little dip as well, just to make sure you're sort of getting anything off. Then here's our hair grass. Look at that, looks really healthy. I'm just gonna break it off into a few little tufts and just plant those. I don't think it needs any of the Liliopsis brasiliensis. The hair grass is kind of covering the whole area we need, and it's going to grow in nicely anyway. So now we can move on to stem plants. Now these are very fast growing, and they're what kind of makes this whole thing work, as well as the substrate and the water.
And Gary.
So I've picked out a little assortment of stems here. Again, it's a small bowl, we don't need that much. So we've got Limnophila siciliflora here, which grows like an absolute weed. The faster it grows, the more nutrients it uses, and the better the water will stay completely clear. We've also got some Siamensis 53B, just the one stem, 3 stems of Rotala hra, and 3 stems of Ladugia palustrius super red. And some Rotalas around this side, I think would be nice. Right, I think we're done with the planting, and now we can fill it up really, really slowly though, because we don't want to disturb the whole substrate system, make it go murky. If you do get a bit come up, don't worry too much. It's so small you can just drain it and fill it again. But I'm just going to do it really gently. So we've got dechlorinated tap water here. I'm going to try and pour it down really gently, just on top of one of the rocks, and that'll take like sort of the bounce out of it. Once we get it up a little bit higher, be nice and quick. I think that's the bowl complete. I'm really happy with it. We've got a lot of green Limnophila in the background, but once it's up in the light, it should be like see-through a bit more. Let's move it over. There's quite a lot of air bubbles on the glass, look, so I can just use this little pad, clear those off. Now, some of you may be concerned about the structural integrity of this overhanging shelf. Have no fear. There are massive screws going right down through the back, and it's pushed backwards more. It's absolutely fine. Right, we're ready. We can go get Gary.
Is that new merch?
Yes. So we've gone for logo, small logo on the front, subtle, and then
Nice.
picture on the back.
Love
Available
it.
now on my website.
mdfishtanks.com.
Let's go.
There she blows. Are you listening to Cody Johnson?
I was.
Look at that new merch. So you're telling me how soft it was inside?
It's so soft.
Like luxury.
Premium.
Premium soft.
Now this has potential in a tank. Do you know what I mean? Like a shrimp tank.
You're all right.
Just done.
Where's Gary?
Gary. Gary, are you here? I mean, one of these is Gary,
Which one?
but I don't know. They get a lot bigger than this as well.
Where's Gary though?
But it'd be nice to watch him grow. They've got real nice ones. They've got like
There's
racer
Gary.
ones.
There's Gary. Look.
Which one?
Look
That
on
one.
the screen.
Yeah.
How many Garys do we want?
There's just one. There's only one Gary.
Gary? You
Can't-
having one
Can't
snail?
have more than one Gary.
Sure, Gary and a twin. Because he could be Gary there and then Gary on the other side of the tank, couldn't he? Like,
Oh no, it's only that big. The bowl.
Oh.
It's literally a tiny bowl for Gary.
fair enough.
This is it. We're here. We found Gary. This is definitely the same one, Cheryl, isn't it? That I saw before.
Oh, yeah.
There's quite a few in there, but this one looks similar because it's got like the patterns on the back. That's our Gary. So that is a lava snail. Completely fine with like aquatic plants. They don't eat them unless they're like degrading and what have you. Some people quite often say that, oh, the snails ate my plants. Most of them only tend to eat your plants if they're like breaking down or something like that. So that's actually quite beneficial because they'll just produce it as waste, which will be fertilizer for more plants. Yeah, so we've got some neurites here, but they're really, really tiddly, and I feel like this one's got more character. And I've never had a lava snail before as well, so this might be quite nice. It'd be good to see how it behaves, because if it does well, I'll actually start using it more often.
Yeah.
Cheers, Cheryl. See you after I come back from holiday.
Where are you going then?
Just down to Cornwall.
Oh, nice.
What have you got there?
I've got Gary.
Make sure you put a seatbelt on.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Gary. You'll be home soon. Just try and relax.
You forgot Gary.
Literally was walking in, completely forgot Gary. Of course I didn't forget Gary.
How could you forget Gary?
Right, we have got Gary. We've also got Barry and Sally for some other tanks, though. I just thought these were quite cool. And I didn't even know, I think the bag's leaking, but I didn't even know that lava snails didn't eat plants. I always thought they did. Like apple snails, I know they eat plants. They're like massive ones, Steph. I'll show you sometime. But now I know that, I've got a couple more to go in some other aquariums, but Gary is definitely going in there. Let me get Gary out. Right, come on then, Gaza. Whee!
Oh, Gary, Barry,
Okay,
Sally.
this is Gary. Oh look, he's got his little, can you see?
Little bobbins out.
They're feelers. I don't think they're the eyes like other snails. Maybe they are. Oh, they go in when you take them out of the water. Anyway, come on, Gary. Come on then, Gary. This is your new home. Enjoy your life. Oh, that's perfect. What he'll do now, oh. He's already moving. He likes it, look.
Oh, Gary.
He's come right out of his shell. He's really come out of his shell, hasn't he? He definitely likes it.
He's like almost exiting his shell. Oh.
Oh, calm down, Gary. Okay.
I would have been here sooner without my shell, but I was feeling rather sluggish. This is a lot better than my last home.
Quite the voice you've got there, Gary.
I really like what you've done with the place.
Yeah, we've really made a lot of effort for you with this one.
Do you mind if I completely destroy all these plans?
No. You help yourself. We made it for you.
Right, I'm just off to explore this masterpiece. Thank you all for watching. And don't forget to check out mdfishtanks.com. Why do the French eat snails? Because they don't like fast food. Ha 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 ha.